कौन है जो बात कर रहा है इस पे? Things are getting recorded, so do not talk in between. So now we come on to a new heading called simple tenses. Okay, now here we will take up the simple tenses. I will go to the market tomorrow. Will go. Okay, now see the bracket here. It is written, you have to use the term go. The verb which is to be used is go, and it is to be used in simple future. So when we talk of tenses, there are three tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. Now, simple future they have written. So that means will go. Go is present tense, simple present tense. Went is a simple past tense. And will go is a simple future. Okay, so will go we will write here. Number two, leaves. Now, leave in bracket, can you see? Leave it is written and simple present. So simple present, leaves. Then my teacher explained. The word was explain and it was to be used in simple past. So that is explained. Then number four, adjusted. Again, it is simple past. Number five, will finish. It is simple future. Number six, walk. The children walk to school every day. It is simple present. Number seven, those pastries looked delicious. Now look and simple past, so it will be looked. Number eight, will cook. Now cook and simple future is given, so you'll write simple future will cook. Number nine, several of the books were. Now in B, and you have to write in simple past, so it will be were. Number 10, neither answer is correct. Now B in a simple present. So is the present, was is the past, and will be the future. ठीक है?
Ma'am,
Yes.
please repeat the second one.
Leaves. The answer is leaves.
Okay, ma'am.
Can you see it on the screen?
Yes, ma'am, but
Should
it is not clear.
okay. Leaves. These are the blanks. I'm focusing them. Can you see them now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we talk of the three tenses in detail. Now, since it is a simple tenses that we are dealing, so please make sure that there are three simple tenses: simple present, simple past, and simple future. Now, here, when you do tenses, you will begin with simple present tense, and this is what you will write. This heading completely till here. Okay. It says simple present tense in English is used to describe an action that occurs on a regular basis and to state universal truth. Now, any action that happens and it is regular, then we use a simple present tense. Clear?
Ma'am,
Now that, yes,
ma'am, the warm-up exercise we will not do in copy.
which one?
Ma'am, the warm-up exercise.
No.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming on to the uses of the exercise of the simple present tense. First use, they have said that it is used for repeated or regular actions. That means whatever action is done regularly, repeatedly, there we use simple present. Or if the action is regular, then we do it. Like, I go to school by bus. Now, every day I'm going. So I write, I go. ठीक है? मैं school जाती हूँ. Okay? The train leaves at 10 a.m. That means every day the train leaves at what time? 10 a.m. Then the second use where simple present is used is for facts. That means to tell the facts. A spider has 8 legs. Now, even if you see it tomorrow, it will still have 8 legs. So the word has is used in the present tense. So if you think of it, what is the past of has? Had. Okay. So in the simple past, we'll use had. But present में has use करते हैं. Is this much clear to each one?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Then we come on to the
Yes, ma'am.
second page. Now, the third use of simple present is for habits. That means whatever habits we have. Martha brushes her teeth 3 times a day. Now, this is regularly she's doing on a daily basis. It's a habit. So she brushes, she walks, she talks. All these words are simple present. Now, number 4, for things that are generally true. That means the things which are true always. That means the sun rises in the east. Now, there will be no other day when the sun will rise from west. So it rises every day from the east. So the word rises is a present tense. Clear? Then they are telling you there are different types. There are structures in which a sentence is formed. Affirmative, which is a positive sentence. ठीक है? Birds fly. Now fly, past tense will be flew. Future tense will be will fly. But we are talking of a proper positive sentence, so it is birds fly. Now see that dabba note wala. See this. With singular nouns and third person, the singular pronouns he, she, and it, we add s to the base form of the verbs. Now see, a mother loves her children. Now when we are talking of a third person, that means I am saying that a mother loves her children. That means I'm the first person. I'm telling you, you are the second person, but we are talking of a third person mother. So there, mother, when we use a third person, we add s to the verb. Love is the simple present, but if it is talked in a third person, it turns love. A mother loves her children. Now he plays football every Sunday. Now he, she, it. In these words also, we use s in the verbs. Okay? Then we come on to the negative sentences. Negative sentences are those sentences which have no written there, don't written there, not written there. Okay? Does not, do not. Okay? All these words make a negative sentence. Like, see this example. Penguins do not fly. Now, the presence of not is telling you it's a negative sentence. Take care. Do not talk. Now, this is a negative sentence. जहां पे no, not, nothing लगा दिया, वो negative sentence है. Okay? I do not like to play football. He does not play football. Now, he, she, it के संग does लगता है. Okay? See the note here. If the subject of a sentence is in the third person or is a singular noun, we use the auxiliary verb does. With we, I, you, they, and a plural noun, the auxiliary verb do is used. Now see, penguins is a plural, so we have used do not. I do not. Okay, you do not like to play. They do not like to play. But when it comes to he, she, it, there we use does. Okay? Why? Because we are talking in a third person. See, I'm telling you, so I'm the first person. Now I'm telling you, so you are the second person. And I'm talking about he does not play. So that means he is the third person here. So when we are talking in a third person, he, she, it, if it is, we use does here. Okay. Then we are third variety talking of interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are those sentences which have a question mark. Okay. कुछ पूछना is called interrogation. क्या कर रहे हो? Okay. Did you do this? Did you take this? Now, all these things, when I'm asking a question, is an interrogation. So it is an interrogative sentence. See the examples. Do you speak French? Do you need my help? Does he play football on Sundays? So now the use of do and does is again clear. When we are talking of a third person, we use does in front of he, she, it. Otherwise, we use do. Is this much clear to each one? Now we
Yes,
move
ma'am.
on to the okay. Now we move on to simple past tense. Children, what's the time? Okay, 5 minutes more we have. Okay, simple past tense. Now, again, in this, you will just write the heading, simple past tense, and you will only write this much till here. Okay? You'll write the simple past tense in English is used to describe an action that got over at a definite time in the past. Now, very simple. Past tense, simple past tense tells you any action that finished a moment before. That means it is no longer in the present. It is this action was done in the past. Let us see the uses. Simple past tense is used, number one, for an action that was completed in the past. It rained yesterday. So now the word ed is added, sorry, the verb plus ed tells you that it is in the past tense. If it would have been in the present, it would have been it rains today. Yeah, it's raining. Okay, raining is the continuous. We are just doing past, simple present, simple past, and simple future. So let us just take example. Simple present. Simple present is rain. Simple past is rained. Then come to the next one. To describe a past state, she was a banker. That means she was earlier a banker, now she is not. Okay. Again, the presence of ed makes it easy for you to understand that the sentence is in the simple past. Then number three, to show a duration in the past. She studied French for 2 years. Now, whatever was, उसने 2 साल तक French पढ़ी थी. So again, the action was completed in the past. So it is studied. Then to describe an action that was completed at a specific time in the past. I went to Paris last year. मैं Paris गया था पिछले साल. So now here, went is the past tense of go. I go to school by bus. I went to school by bus. That means मैं गया था. I will go to school by bus. मैं जाऊंगा. That is the future tense. Did you get this clear? Now we stop here for the structure of sentences. Again, there are three varieties: affirmative, that is the positive one; negative, that is a no words in it; and then the third is the interrogative. Again, we'll see these in the next class. So we stop here for today. I hope I'm clear.